way to push it, drive it, keep playing like that. We got to be the more active team, the more aggressive team, the more competitive team. Be the aggressor. Lay your heart on the line. Go after everything, all right? Let's go.
Keep on getting stopped. I need all 5 on the glass. We're going to turn our defense up to another level. Stay in attack mode on offense, okay? 12 minutes. Leave it all out there.
We got to score in transition now. Attack, dribble, attack, attack, attack. We got to play right. We can win this. We got to start playing fast.
Chuck, I'll give you the first crack at this.
Well,
out of those 3, who do you go with?
Well, I really don't like the list. I'm not going to lie. Because I thought that my man Nate McMillan deserved it because I think Doc is going to win because those other guys got better players. But as far as a great coaching job, Doc Rivers deserved it. But in my opinion, Nate McMillan had a better record than Doc Rivers. I would have given him the nod. He was without his best player all year. I'll ask Kenny, who's the second best player on the Indiana Pacers?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
But I would say of the list, a lot of times you get penalized for having a good team.
Yeah.
But the Milwaukee Bucks have never reached these heights. That, you know,
best record in the league.
Yeah, that he's putting in. So if I had to vote, my voting between would be Budenholzer and Doc Rivers. But I would give my slight edge to Doc Rivers because no one expected the Clippers to win 48 games in an NBA West that was so tough from top to bottom. So I would move with the direction of Doc Rivers.
Well, kudos to one of my favorite coaches, Coach Popovich. It's easy to coach guys with a lot of talent. Like I hear all the time, yeah, Phil Jackson, 11 championships. He had Mike, Scotty, Shaq, and Kobe. Greg Popovich does it every year with players we never heard of. But
Shaq, he got 2 All-Stars on his team.
Who?
DeRozan and LaMarcus.
Are they All-Stars?
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, what I was saying, Mike Budenholzer, this is his second time taking a team to 60 wins. The way he has his guys focused, the way they're playing, and Giannis, we always knew he had this potential, but I didn't know he was going to get here this quickly. I'm going to go with Budenholzer.
And I know what you're saying, but I also realize that when this season began, you weren't high on the Milwaukee Bucks. You didn't even have them as one of your top 4. You had Boston ahead of them. You had Philly. You had Toronto. Or maybe you had Milwaukee
No,
fourth.
they had them fourth.
But they had the best record in the NBA.
And they got the best player, arguably, in the NBA. But what Doc Rivers did with no talent, what Nate McMillan did, losing his best player, that's pretty good.
Yeah, sure it is.
This guy, first of all, Budenholzer, no disrespect, he got 2 All-Stars. The Clippers don't have any All-Stars. The Bucks don't have, Indiana didn't have any All-Stars. And I'm not, listen, they win it, but when guys do great coaching jobs, we have to respect that.
So it's Budenholzer, Mike Malone, and Doc Rivers. One of them will take home the honor at the NBA Awards on June 24th. Now, Defensive Player of the Year. This is always a tough one for me.